Moab, famous for its backcountry driving expeditions and massive red rock formations. We gotta check this place out. Come along as we embark on a Vanderhall three-wheeler and then go off-road in a modified Hummer for a truly epic experience.
My name is Sterling, and I am on location. Hi, Megan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. What is this?
This is the Vanderhall. It's out of Provo, and we're gonna let you drive it today. And we brought you some accessories for the trip.
Okay, I could use some head protection and eye protection.
Yeah, definitely necessary when the windshield's so low.
All right, yeah, hey, speaking of the windshield, this looks like a no-touch object.
Yeah, it's something that you want to be really careful with. You pull down on it too hard, we've seen them crack. So you just want to make sure you're not hanging on to it when you're getting in the vehicle.
Okay, so tell me about some of these things. What's going on in here?
Yes, we have an automatic transmission, and you can put it into manual mode and use this great bump shifter here. Definitely helps when you want to go around those swooping corners.
Is manual 4 bumps down? So it's like park, reverse, neutral, drive, manual?
Manual's at the bottom, correct.
Okay, and then my bump shifter's over there.
Yep, and you just go up and down, and you have the gauge here that can tell you which one you're at.
It tells me my gear?
It does.
That's so fancy. Where's this thing from?
So they come out of Provo, Utah, just a couple hours out of here, and they're special that way. And we wanted to bring them out to Moab because we do a lot of off-roading. So we figured if we bring them out here, we can take them into Arches, all the national parks, and you get a little bit of a different experience. So we wanted to offer something else.
It looks super fun. It's so unique. A reverse trike setup's not that common. So this Vanderhall isn't dog friendly, so Dogmatix has to stay behind. But with that in mind, I think we can get going.
Definitely, let's give her a shot.
All right, you want me to come over there or just slide across?
You come over this way. We'll switch off here.
Hand, no touchy, step on the step, come in, and down we go. Lots of room. Safety, top 5-ish. Yep. All right. Adventure!
We made our way north and then west out of Moab towards Canyonlands National Park, where we would follow the Colorado River and pass by some pretty epic rock formations. Canyonlands is a popular destination for a variety of recreational uses. The Colorado River and the Green River help to naturally divide the park into 4 districts: the Needles, the Maze, the rivers themselves, and the area we were predominantly exploring called Island in the Sky. And as we drove, I was pleasantly surprised with how well the Vanderhall was handling and how quiet it was.
So this is a Chevy powertrain with a Provo, Utah wrapper. And it's just a fun little go through the canyons tour. And it can be a little bit more than it might look like. It kind of squirts down the road. It's a small engine, 1.5 liter, but it's turbocharged and it spools up nicely.
The Island in the Sky features sheer sandstone cliffs over 1,000 feet tall, which towers above the surrounding terrain. It is the most accessible area of Canyonlands, with many spectacular views along a paved scenic drive. That was Jeep Arch, one of over 80 natural arches in the park. We are on Potash Road, the main drag that follows the Colorado River, but there are hundreds of miles of unpaved roads in Canyonlands which provide access to various trailheads, viewpoints, and campsites. These are all in the backcountry and require a high-clearance 4-wheel drive vehicle, so it would have to wait until we utilize the Hummer a little later. It's worth pointing out that ATVs, UTVs, and OHVs are not permitted on these roads.
This Vanderhall is a good time. Just a cute little ride, singing around a canyon, seeing everything out there. When we start maneuvering the Vanderhall around these potholes, you got to remember that its tread width is actually really wide. It has 2 tires in the front and another tire right in the middle. So you can only handle like an 8 or 10 inch pothole. You got to take it down the side. You take it right down the middle, you just drop the back tire into it. That corner up ahead is really pretty.
We're passing a lot of amazing and colorful landscapes, which is not surprising given the countless canyons, mesas, arches, and buttes found within the park's 527 square miles. My camera crew and I were now about 18 miles from the nearest highway, which, to be honest, barely scratches the surface of the entire park. We found ourselves passing by a solar evaporation mine which produces salt, and noticed we were starting to run out of pavement. Soon the road would turn into Shafter Trail, an iconic path originally made by Native Americans and a challenging backcountry route. Being rugged and unpaved, we would have to decline that alluring call for now, but fortunately we're coming up on a boat launch where we could pull off and enjoy the sights.
Megan and I just kind of swooped down through the valley. It was great driving along Wall Street and the Colorado River. I mean, Moab's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of good views. What did we just drive down?
So it's called Potash Road. Locally we do call it Wall Street, but it's just an infamous, it was used as a mining road, and now it's just a gorgeous place the rock climbers go to climb those big walls, gorgeous river views, and great for the Vanderhaul.
Yeah, it was pretty good times. The Vanderhaul in Moab, are you guys the only one with it?
We are the only one with it. We always offered a lot of off-road experiences, so we wanted to offer something else, you know, something that can take you on-road into Arches and Canyonlands National Parks and to see these gorgeous sweeping roads you wouldn't see otherwise. This open-air vehicle is perfect for that. All those mountaintops you just look straight up for.
At every curve, you just don't know what's coming next. Well, I don't because I'm new here, but you have an idea. What's the best reason about renting a Vanderhaul from High Point?
It's a car made to handle, and you do have these gorgeous paved roads out here, so you get to see the scenery while having a blast in an amazing car.
It's a hoot to drive.
Yeah, I mean, Moab's great for recreational activities. It's every single one you can think of, biking to off-roading and climbing.
Speaking of off-roading, what do you feel about going back to town, getting some snacks, and finding something else a little more durable?
Let's do it. Oh,
I agree. Seatbelt. Here we go.
And just a short time later, we found ourselves on the other side of Moab, heading towards Arches National Park, but this time in the signature vehicle of High Point Tours, the Hummer. Woo! We'd be exploring the world-famous Hell's Revenge, a popular trail for a variety of 4x4 and off-road rigs.
All right, first hill here, they call it the Devil's Backbone.
All right. Devil's Backbone, number 1.
About 4 years ago, this used to be a two-way road before they made it a one-way. Sketchy sometimes trying to ride the side, get past other people.
Yeah, this should be a one-way.
Yeah, for sure. This sandstone is like sandpaper, so it gives you just that extra traction through there, which is great, but also if you're spinning out, it can be real bad for your vehicle.
All right. Well, I appreciate you driving today.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I feel like Miss Daisy.
That's right. These things are powerful, but not the smoothest vehicles out there on the trail.
Yeah.
It makes it awesome for doing this kind of stuff there, but it's just bouncy.
Yeah. I mean, you see us bouncing around a little bit, but we're hitting 1 foot, 2 foot bumps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Humvees weren't made for speed. They're just made to always go.
Yeah. Just go wherever, whenever, however.
Woo!
Alright. Getting a little sideways here. What's really great about these, they have close about 35, almost 40 degrees left and right before they start tipping over. So here's
Pretty
probably 15, maybe 20. If everyone leans left, we might get a little bit more. That's right. Little steepness going here.
Yeah, it looks like it's been polished by something.
This guy's really great. The tire's really close to the front up there, so you can pretty much drive up straight to a wall and your tires will touch before the front of it, so it makes it easy getting over obstacles. Nice and bumpy.
Buckle up, Dogmatix.
So I always like to stop on this hill, one, to show the awesome braking power of this guy, but this guy has a ton of torque through here, and so you can stop on steep inclines and then take off like you're on a flat road. So just modulating my braking, my gas is going the gas, release the brake off nice and slow. It's like we're taking off on flat ground.
Pretty cool how it just ropes along.
Oh yeah.
The Humvee is built for this. Not everything is. Dogmatix is born in Port Low for this.
Right.
So we're just going to do a little 50-degree climb. It's not a big deal.
That's like that. It'll be all right.
It's
Hopefully.
good. I mean, hopefully. Things don't go wrong. Things perfect every time.
That's right.
It's pretty nice. Just a cruise in the country. It's pretty smooth. I mean, we're being built for it.
That's pretty good.
Dogmatix liked it. Right, buddy? Good times. This is pretty fun. All right. It's okay not even to drive. Have a nice tour guide, driving me around. I mean, this thing just feels so stable.
Yeah. It'd be really hard to flip one of these over. How do you feel about roller coasters?
I like them a lot.
I really love roller coasters, so this next hill I use it to simulate what it's like on a roller coaster, all these big old hills. So once we get lined up, we'll throw our hands in the air and see if we can get a little butterfly.
All right. You guys got the drink? Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3.
This trail gets super busy. Everybody, especially for these sunset tours, everyone wants to come out, go for the sunset. And they do the Jeep tours, the side-by-swords, the Hummer tours.
Yeah.
Got to rock it a little bit, so we get 2 wheels going.
I'll be out here for ballast like a bobsled.
Yeah, right. Coming up on the Abyss Canyon there, you can see that arch starting to form right there up on that rock wall there.
Cool.
A little sliding on the sand.
So right over here.
There we go. And this is my favorite part. We call this one the canyon jump.
All right. We might need to go faster.
Awesome. Well, there's that beautiful arch right in there.
Parking brakes on.
Parking brakes on. We're in park.
I was talking about the rock.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call that parking brake.
So we had a great day of driving. Sun's just starting to set. Earlier today, we started the day with Megan and had a great time driving along Wall Street, swooping in and out. And then we came back to town, got some snacks. She introduced us to Jesse. Jesse's brought us out on Hell's Revenge Trail. We're outside the Abyss. Why are we here, Jesse?
Because this is the off-roading mecca here in Moab. You've got awesome big petrified sand dunes that you can just crawl over, 30-degree angles in this awesome Humvee over here. So what's more fun than wheeling up big old hills, right?
There's so many things to do. And as you can see from some of the footage, it is unique. How long have you been doing this?
Going on about 6 years now. So probably about 400 times or so on this trail I've been out here. So I think I got it down pretty well enough.
High Point's really elevated your career, taught you a bunch of things, and it seemed like really nice people.
Oh, they're great. It's a little family business. Been here for like over 20 years now or so. Town was small, going out a few Hummers, a few ATVs, and they just kept building up bigger. And that's how we hire. They're like, who do I want to be around with all day? Who am I going to joke with after work and then go back into work the next day and be just fine with? So you're dealing with people all day from all over, different backgrounds who've done stuff like this and some who hasn't. So you just gotta learn how to manage people a little bit. Wasn't a great strong suit of mine, but then I got better.
So we really appreciate Dogmatix and I that you let Dogmatix come.
When you got someone like Dogmatix just sitting back like, this ain't scary, we're just chilling out. They're a pretty chill dog, you know, we'll hop along and head them out on the trail for sure.
I think he did great. He just hadn't hung out in the seat and waited for his treats. If you're gonna bring your pet, try to get some safety gear, a harness, so that you don't have to like hold on to them. You want to enjoy your trip too. Empower them to enjoy theirs. I had a great time. I'm pretty sure Dogmatix did too.
Oh yeah, I bet he did.
What do you want to do next?
Let's go wheeling some more, man.
All right, let's get Dogmatix strapped in and get her done.
All right, come on, buddy.
My time at Moab for now was coming to an end. But with so many motorsport and off-road activities available, as well as the proximity of several amazing national parks, you can bet I'll be back. This area is truly breathtaking and is simply a must-do destination for anyone seeking adventure in the American Southwest. I know, because I've been on location.